Where's our food buddies?
How does this fight go again?
I don't know.
Stack on the party preparation.
Like that?
It's not like that.
Not my pot.
My pot.
Actually, I shouldn't be potting there anyways. Keep forgetting about that. I don't pot there. Pot on the second 2-minute with my gauge. Actually, I should be. Never mind, because Anna gives me a card.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Oh, right.
Going.
I wonder if you can keep up.
M8S.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
I think this might be the only fight of the tier that I actually enjoy.
With Fenrir's
I really like Dancing Green. So I don't know.
the wind answers my
We are rotating right. Oh, I lagged out.
Uh oh.
Nothing. No one was moving for like a couple seconds. That was not good.
Yeah, I just really like the movement in Dancing Green. I could do that fight forever.
You good? Server was lagging.
Yeah, let's try again.
Am I jumping smoothly for you?
Yeah.
Eh.
Yeah, it does that. It happens sometimes, which is why I usually say hello. During our last time trying to clear this.
Oh, you were just being extra friendly.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Yeah, I could do the Sonic of meow.
Are you a cat or is it called for appropriation?
Hmm. Stolen. What are you doing here?
That's not right.
Maybe it works.
I don't like that. Stay away from me.
What in the world happened?
Eminent. Miku would try to do I don't know what she was doing. Eminent, by the way.
Secret 3 in a corner strat?
Yeah. She tried to put Ryan in here in his place.
I think it was a Midnight Sabbath from last year. You could fit 3 people in a spread spot.
I don't remember. I'll need to check again.
The wind answers my call.
Alright, going right. DPS tower.
Where the hell's north? I'm so lost. There it is.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
2 or 4. 4. Revolution.
Are those lasers different colors? Is that how you can tell that so fast?
Hmm. Alright, so remember to hold a bit. Our damage is a lot higher than usual. Then thanks to gear, I mean.
What do you tell
So
what?
just keep an eye out.
Oh,
Ken, what are you asking about, right?
that's a good question. What was I asking about?
Was it the revolution?
No, it was the tower thing. You guys, I know which, like, the corners. You choose a corner, right? How do you tell which corner it is so fast?
You can just look at the way it's slicing. It points to the corners that are correct.
Yeah, I get that, like, one of two.
Mhm.
But you guys get that final one very quick.
It's just basically where how the drone's looking.
Yeah.
Look, the drone makes it all. Oh, we
Oh.
lost. Well, we don't have to hold. Oh,
Oh.
never mind. Now we do have to hold. I think she went in early.
Yeah, there's a little drone there. If you find the one that has the X pattern, it's the one that's the safe side.
Yeah.
Yeah, like, I don't know. Maybe I'm just old, but I swear, as soon as those things drop, you guys know the corner, and it's like, I haven't even... Like, I'm still looking at the thing to see if it's an X or or a plus.
You get used to it. Eventually. Yeah, if you're not deliberately looking at them, you won't notice it as much.
Let's begin, shall we?
That and years of calling stuff out forces me to start looking at stuff.
Yeah, you think about the game very differently when you're like a shot caller for a group.
Yeah. Been doing it since that shit, the late Stormblood. Wind. Wind.
I wonder if you can keep
Revolution.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Oh, I thought it was dead for sure. Holy.
Yeah, that AoE is like, I feel like it's smaller than advertised.
with Fenrir's might.
So I feel like I've stepped in that many times and never gotten the damage down or whatever.
The wind answers my
Rotating right. Support tower.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
1 or 3. 3. Eminent.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
So, oh. This will be me. So,
Good holding, team.
Yeah, my teammate's not even out yet.
Bear my fighting wings.
oh, I was told the head dying thing was a bug. You know, we should have to worry about that going forward with like a patch or something, but I'm not sure how true that is.
Yeah.
I mean, a lot of people say stuff like that is a bug. It just depends on whether Square Enix decides it's a bug or not, and how quickly they want to fix it.
Very true.
Delightful.
So are we switching this or are we doing normal?
Normal.
We're doing
Right.
normal.
The earth
Oh, okay.
is mine to
One or two. We were talking about it, but we're not doing it yet.
Okay.
2. DPS stacking.
pack of wolves.
Support stacking. Uh-oh.
It's
Rip.
support stacking, so maybe find to seals.
Yeah.
Oh.
Nope, we
Oh.
lost our healer. Unfortunate. Someone got lasered.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Wind.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Eminent.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
You guys did the normal mode of this fight since we've cleared?
It feels so slow.
It is. Yeah, it is painfully slow.
Except for Midnight, it's a lot faster in normal mode.
Answers my call.
We are going left.
I guess since you don't have
Support tower. What was that?
I would say since you don't have to do the spreads we do in Savage, like the dashes in Midnight are a lot faster in normal.
I think
I
after
haven't
like
gotten
his
back into
ads
it.
phase, he picks it up a little bit, but it's man,
Yeah.
the first bit of that fight is yeah, it's like a snail.
It's also crazy how big the arena is.
Oh, it's a lot bigger than in Savage? I never noticed.
Well, we get to this arena like after the ad moment because he like cuts up the arena.
Oh. Yeah, I never noticed that. 1 or 3? 1. Revolution.
Yeah, this is like the arena that goes in the second half after ads. The first arena is like fucking huge.
I don't remember that at all. Let's go look.
Not bad.
I don't remember ever changing the size because the waymarker still doesn't even have that. Or is it
Well,
different?
the Savage doesn't change. The normal does.
Oh.
Sorry if that
Yeah,
wasn't clear.
No, I just didn't notice it. So that's why I was confused.
Bear my biting wings. Still you stand. How delightful. The earth is mine
One or
to
two?
command.
One. DPS stacking.
Pack of wolves.
Support stacking. Greens. Eminent. Watch the heads.
He's dead.
Loans.
Try this.
4. 3.
Then two.
Oh, yeah, 2, right?
Yeah, it's two. Yeah, the go across. Go through.
Shit.
And we're
Okay.
Cardinals. Go to Cardinals. And it's gonna be Stone. Stone and Inter. Stone and Inter. Nice. Still doable. I think he's gonna die.
It's gonna be close.
Oh my
we
god, I
probably
get to
should.
go with the right sticker and everything. Oh!
I should have held. Fuck.
I potted twice in that phase like an idiot. I just saw it was up when I hit it.
Need more power.
But we should have more than enough damage here.
Yeah, this DPS shouldn't matter at this point unless we're crawling to the finish.
Either
Well,
that-
given to how we're delaying our 2 minutes, so it doesn't matter. Like, by significant margin. I think it's like 20-second delay. Just to get our 60 seconds back up.
Now this is my favorite phase of the tier. This right here.
And
Makes all the other fights worth it.
And I feel like they made a bunch of like really unique fights this tier.
Yeah.
I'm just glad they're trying.
No,
to
I was hoping that we no longer had teleporters. That's not my biggest thing. behind you. Twin bite.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
Here's blow.
I will rent all asunder.
Out. Respect. Ultra.
Holding fools.
Watch behind. Oh. Why you here? Why you
Come on,
here?
guys, you gotta line up a little better than that.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
I'm there because that's where I'm supposed to go.
No,
No.
no. Hi.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
I thought we were doing conga line. Are we not?
I think we're doing.
Oh wait, sorry. Yeah.
Yeah, you should be there. Yeah, yeah.
It was
I just confused.
light party 2. We were wrong. I think our DPS were.
Oh.
One of our DPS needed to stay, and the other one was supposed to go north. They both were planting.
Got it.
Yeah. Make sure you do the conga line and not a conga pile. Makes that a little easier.
Sorry, I'm still getting used to voices. My apologies.
All good.
Yeah, let's
I
go.
just got really confused for a second. I was like, no, I'm pretty sure I did that right.
Let's begin, shall we?
All right, like yeah. Make sure you. Do you think we should hold our 2 minutes on the last one?
No, no, no.
I don't know. Maybe that's a new strat in parties. Who knows?
I think that we could possibly do that when we have like maybe next week.
Probably next week. Wind. Because
Like
we're like
just
he
when we
was already almost dead the moments before my 2 minutes even came out.
Well, that was also with us using like a, or Sam had a pot, right?
Yeah.
Revolution.
Because like we definitely don't need the damage in phase 2, but I guess like we could potentially carry it over. I don't know how much it matters though.
Mm-hmm. Probably wouldn't too much.
The wind answers
We're going left. DPS. Tower.
But they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
2 or 4. 2. Eminent. Honestly, that part would have been harder with the towers if it wasn't just always evens or odds.
I'm actually really sad because I really like the normal mode version.
No.
No.
That
Come
was-
I
on.
hate Slices Right.
No.
I love Slices Right. Look at my title.
It's so bullshit though.
That was the one mechanic coming in here. I was like, I will never grasp this. And they've gotten kind of quick at it, so I'm real proud.
Hmm.
I'm a Slices like connoisseur.
Gross.
Yo, Jimbo is my friend. He would never hurt me.
He literally did as part of the dungeon.
No, that was someone different, right? That was
Gilgamesh.
yeah, Greg.
No, no, there was a little dungeon in Kugane. Was it in the castle? And was it the Emperor literally, or whoever the guy is paid him to?
No. Yeah, that was for fun. That was just like
Uh-huh.
oh,
We're waiting.
there we go.
There we go.
Oh, I just barely saw the cast bar.
Bear my biting wings.
Is it possible for you to voke a little sooner?
Still you stand.
Yeah.
Because right here I'm like in Primal Ren, so it just makes this pull right here kind of awkward.
Yeah, I'll do that for the future. Sorry, I didn't know that.
To command.
2,
No, just with our kill times now, it wasn't like a thing until now.
1. Support stacking.
Pack of wolves.
DPS stacking. Greens.
Green.
Eminent. Watch the heads.
Try this.
What?
Then 1.
Oh.
Cardinals. And a stone. Stone, enter. Get more damage down so we can kill it later.
Tragic.
God, I never thought I would say that. Oh. Okay, I'm good. Sorry, I was lagging a bit.
Better now than later.
Voila. Yeah, perfect kill time. Thank you. Thank you for your sacrifice.
Could this happen to me?
Will not lose. I need more power. Fenrir's unbound might.
Yeah, I guess if we're doing that, if we're doing that much damage,
Yeah, he doesn't have time to breathe after his raid wide. Alright, let's do this. Yeah.
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat.
I'm assuming Miko almost committed terrorism.
They moved to floating death traps. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself. There's no escape.
Watch behind.
Will you be able to stay on your feet?
oh, that's right, you invuln that.
Yep.
I will rent all asunder.
Out. Make sure you respect.
I'm just gonna pay for the in pattern. Man. I want that DLC.
Yeah. Watch the ultra.
Get a line.
Push behind. Remember, Quake 3 is next. 2 minutes should be up with pot. Stack south for wounds cleave. Get ready to move. Don't get caught. Ryan has prey.
I voked. I voked.
To your pairs.
Dodge this if you can.
Respect the tethers and blokes. Procs.
The power of Wind unleashed.
So everyone head south when you can. For Champion Circuit.
You cannot escape from the wolf.
In, out, in, sides, donut. Watch behind. Out. In. Side is next. Respect it. Donut. Quake 3 coming up. Remember, next will be Ultraviolet. Catch behind. Tank booster. I don't know why I said that. Preferable Wolf's Lament. Got time. Don't be under the hitbox if you can. Oh, stay back. That was my fault. Hero's blow. This is out. Respect it. That's fine. We have enough damage, I believe, so go south if you can. That's as possible. Oh, ultraviolet. Oh, I thought the damage.
Nope.
Stack south if you can.
All those.
Oh yeah, we're dying to ults. He's gotta hurt since we don't have enough people.
Hold on. I have to...
Remember, the next is Invuln. We're gonna need him up.
Got it.
Bait this. They're gonna need a lot of healer intervention since he doesn't have Lunik doesn't have a gauge.
Yeah, I used everything I had. Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that's right.
Yeah, it sucked.
I misread Wolf's Lament. My fault. Alright.
My partner gave me damage down. Bad, bad,
Yeah,
bad.
can't believe. Yeah, I think everyone else was stun locked too.
Yeah, so like, we're supposed to meet up on northwest and south, right? Like
Yeah.
the Renon video. Is that not?
That's what we're
Yeah,
trying
that's
to
what
do.
we were supposed.
I feel like
That's
I
what we
was
were attempting to
alone
do.
northwest.
We were together, yeah. I went the wrong way because I misread it. Like you and I were on
We
the
were-
northwest platform.
And it was facing northwest, funny enough. So
Yeah.
South Group had to adjust east.
You were
No,
on the
I ended
northeast-
up
you were
on
the
northwest.
You were on the northeast platform, Rappy.
No, Rappy moved to the northeast platform afterwards. Like he and I were on the northwest, but it's just him and I. I went to the southwest one because I misread.
Yeah,
No,
in
our towers were
in other words, that was
northwest.
correct. The towers. No. We're talking about Renon, the Hero's Blow. We were correct that it was facing either south or northwest, and it was facing northwest. Unfortunately, it was cleaving south as well, so that's why the people of the south just got completely hit, including myself.
Mm.
I moved late when I saw it last second. I can also call if it's always gonna end up like that. If we're fast enough, we can always call it out too. I think that's it.
It is pretty easy to adjust, though.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
it's always
It's always
movement.
one platform. Yeah, it's always one platform. Either you're not moving, you're just like, oh, you're just moving to the side, or it's half platform, or platform and a half and all that.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
It's gonna feel weird when I finally get that green tether. I've never had that.
I know, right? I've been getting the blue every time. Or sorry, I've been getting the green every time.
I wonder if you can keep
Revolution.
up.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Fucking hell. Oh my god.
Did you go into the wall or get yeeted?
You got yeeted.
I literally
Fenrir's might
was reading Revolution and was just like, fuck it.
store.
I don't have knockback here, by the way, so
Answers my call.
It's gonna be going right. We're chilling. DPS tower.
I still use my knockback resist on revolutions because I never trust myself. Just in case.
Well, you are a
trying-
warrior, so you have inner release.
Yeah,
I was trying to
yeah.
use my knockback to save me, but I was too late on it.
Are you telling me other jobs just don't have 2 knockback immunes? What?
Heck no.
Not without a
Jeez,
little
warrior.
bit of creativity.
Fenrir's power
Mhm.
can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
1 or 3. 3. Eminent. Chase.
The music from this phase probably comes in normal, right?
Yes. All of the normal music comes from the normals, or like the.
Don't stand here, man.
I'm fine, real quick. Just don't want the boss running away from me. Just like slow sometimes to compute what color I'm working with.
These colors are pretty bad. As a colorblind person, I'm glad they tether me to one of them. I had to just determine that. It'd be a pain.
Bear my biting wings. Still you stand. How delightful.
1 or 2.
The earth is mine to command.
1. Support stacking.
Pack of wolves.
DPS stacking. Uh-oh.
There's
What
a
are you
lot of
doing over
people in
here,
that
Shin?
stack.
The challenger's down! Is this the end?
Let the bodies hit the floor.
Whoever did that, your check's in the mail.
It was me.
Thank God. Now no one will remember my embarrassment.
We will.
The logs will.
And no one looks at those. They only look at the clears, right?
Shall we?
No. I learned that the hard
Oh.
way.
Oh no.
Yeah, literally. It was funny enough. It was our sage that literally caused our week 1 to break. Bro got 95 to 98 on all 3 fights. 0 to 5% healing. Win.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, we kept dying to like shield because he tried to optimize really early.
Like,
So I kept dying, our casters kept dying, just because like just dying, to just like no shield whatsoever, because that costs GCDs.
Sounds like a lot of fun.
And he didn't notice it until like we told him about it, even though he kept like kind of nudging, like, hey, I gotta die into mids. And since that's very important for week 1, since we don't get gear.
Yeah.
Rouse the storm. The wind answers my
You're going right.
That is like something I could care so little about. Is the parse. Like, I'll do as good as I
Parsing.
can, but I'm not gonna grief the party. The faster I can get out of here and go play Monster Hunter, the better.
you know, especially like
Yeah,
the first fucking week, man, safe as shit.
I have
Safe-
Space
safe is
Marines.
allowable.
My Space Marines to go back to.
That's always crazy to me, because then you get the healers who are like constantly complaining they don't have enough to do. Like this is like the one moment where it's like actually tough, right?
I don't wonder how this is gonna go. Like, no healer clear. Definitely not. I think that was their solution to lacking the heals.
Fenrir's power
Just spam amount of multi-stacks you have to do.
Anything can be solved with Paladin and cover. Just 4 Paladins covering the DPS.
Yes.
Actually, I think cover might
four.
actually solve that.
Two.
Just take super minute.
Revolution. Yeah. Perhaps. That's probably what's happening next ultimate though. They're like, how do we solve the no healer allowed?
They could always just like make it like not possible, like you can't enter the instance without setting cert jobs or something like that.
Nah.
I think that's lame.
Nah, I think that's like artificially scarcing. I'm like, it's more of the fact like, oh, you know, like mechanically you cannot do it without actually having the healer. Like that's like the challenge. That's the reason why people do that in the first place, to see what you can do without having a healer.
I still think it's kind of awful there's no blue mage stuff for the old ultimates, man.
I agree.
I think that'd be so much fun.
Honestly, I do wonder how they're gonna optimize that though. Oh,
Oh.
and Blush Injuro. Was she? They were not a healer, but you second wind or anything if you need it.
Nope.
Oh, Shinjiro just landed on top of the orb.
No, I got hit by the tank buster.
No, like when you
Oh, the
spawned
first
in.
death? Oh.
Did I
It,
die?
Oh,
it was
that's
fine. We were fine with the, but unfortunately you spawned in top of the orb. Devilment. What are you saying, devilment?
After I got out of it, then he took dance partner off. We haven't gotten it back since.
Yeah.
Let's begin, shall we?
It's for ad phase.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf?
And the entire fight. Honestly, I do not remember how did it ended up with Miku.
I got
Not gonna lie.
after the tank stick. Alright, beautiful.
Oh right, yeah, because you died there. From Otto's stone.
Oh,
Got him.
It's yeah. This guy
My
should give me
bot.
shots. No.
Stop it! Stop it! I need my bots.
Just hold it.
No.
You're only using it once here in this first part, in part 1.
I have all the good shit at the beginning.
Oh. It was late, sorry.
Hey, Dark Matter.
Look, we only do that if we're touching raid plans, as you suggested the very first you text in the chat.
Alright. We're
Touching
gonna...
raid plans, that's why.
This.
I think we're good.
Click ready if you're ready to kill it.
Oh, let me jump off then.
What are we killing?
No more memes.
Oh yes, the ooh, sorry.
It's
I'm not gonna do that. I'm not gonna make the sound, sorry. But on somewhere you can hide.
I hate whatever that was.
Shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Wind.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Revolution. Got something in my throat.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
No. Oh my
Oh.
god, you. Oh. You can't do that anymore, unfortunate.
Fenrir's might. I
Look, once we get our gear, I'll give you a dance partner. Next time.
The wind answers my
Going right. Support Sun Tower.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Flying true.
1 or 3? 1. Next is Imminent.
Oh. It's a mind reader.
Imminent. You know what's funny? I think during our week 1, when the first time we saw like those rock starts coming out, I initially thought those ears of the where middle finger was like flipping you off.
We've scarcely begun.
It's like, oh yeah, here comes the fuck you rocks. See you later. Perfect.
Bear my biting wings.
I'll look in just a second.
Still you stand. How delightful.
1 or 2.
The earth is mine to command.
2. Support stacking.
Pack of wolves.
TPS stacking. Eminent. Case. Watch the heads. Bones.
Try this.
Then 3. Okay, and Cardinal.
The challenger's down.
Stone. And Cardinal. Stone and Cardinal. Gladly, it doesn't hit multiple. It doesn't go to the next person.
Yeah, thank that's not a body check. Thank you. That'd be so
Yeah,
irritating.
double it and pass it over.
You're gonna be okay.
We still are 2 minutes, so def maybe. Kind of lost shiny there.
Don't hold any.
Yeah, we can't hold them. I think the moment you start casting, you just LB, like just immediately when you see it.
Oh,
Oh, shiny died.
And
That's unfortunate. Oh, did shiny get like clipped or something? She just got immediately deleted. Oh. A bit like that. Oh, no worries. No worries. I- the calls are just basically a suggestion. If you
Let's begin, shall we?
I listen to them, so you keep them coming, because I close my eyes during that mechanic, and I trust you wholeheartedly.
until it's too late.
Yeah. Directional mechanics like that are like the bane of my existence.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Revolution.
Oh shit.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Going left.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Oh, that's unfortunate. Kaboom.
The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Let's begin, shall we?
Yeah, you're fine.
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I'll make it nice and clear,
So we can
if
be
it
wrong
needs to
again?
be. Huh?
Alright, so we can go to the wrong quadrant again?
Don't you
For
put
that-
that evil on
for-
us, Ricky Bobby.
For that one back in, yeah, it's wind.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Revolution.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
One left. Uh-oh.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
What is happening?
I have to weave like 6 things there,
The
and
challenger's down. This is
if one of them is late, then it's pretty much I can't do the mechanic.
Good Damien.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Wind. There is another way, Miku, but it is pretty cursed. It's called Aether Manipulation.
Wonder if you can keep up.
Eminent.
Some speed, it's as if there's a hack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
We're going left. DPS tower.
Must have hurt, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
1 or 3. 1. Revolution.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun. understand. How delightful. The earth is
One
mine
or two.
to command.
2. Support stacking.
Pack of wolves.
DPS stacking. Revolution. Watch the heads.
Try this.
More than 2. Go through. Go to your cardinal. Stone. And cardinal. Stone and cardinal. Cool. Let me build. Let's get this bread.
I will not lose. I need more power. Fenrir's unbound might.
Egads! The ring's been destroyed and they've fallen below!
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They've moved to floating death traps! How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself. There's no escape. Will you be able to stay on your feet? I will rent all asunder.
Out. Make sure you've respected. Ultra. Pods and 2 minutes should be up very soon. Fade south.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
Ryan has prey.
Dodge this if you can. The power of wit unleashed.
I mean, you could head south.
You cannot escape from the wolf.
Out, in, sides, donut. In. Side. Donut. In. Get ready for Quay. Yeah, sorry, my 2 minutes a little bit late. Most limit, yeah. What are you doing here? Here's blow. Check if you need to move, and it's out.
Fuck, man. Come on.
Next is ultraviolet. Ultraviolet. Be careful, Shiny's being auto to death. Oh god.
He's out of my heal range. I can't.
Ooh, what?
Yeah, I think people panicked there.
No, it's just I couldn't heal her.
Yeah.
we
no.
had an issue of like 4 people were kind of all on one side. Kind of got trampled.
Yeah.
For the conga.
Yeah.
You can't really
one
do
of the
conga.
groups needs to. Well, one of the groups just needs to go one platform away from the other group if we're all clumped up like that.
Well, the problem
Not
was
sure
like we ended
priority
up
or-
getting like 4 were all together because like
I think you just spread as you were conga.
right,
You
but
kinda
there
have
was
to-
4 of us, and then like
One
Shiny.
of the.
Sorry,
Go ahead.
Go ahead.
You go ahead.
I was gonna say, so like Shiny and I got it along with like someone else, and then someone to our left platform.
Yeah, so
One of you
there
had to
needs to be
stay.
one empty platform between the two
right.
groups.
No, we had
so-
3. We had 3 on that platform. So Shiny and I then went to the right, but then there was someone already on the platform to our next right, so we couldn't keep going.
Right. So, but one of you had to stay because that's platform where you
No,
guys
no,
were.
I don't think
were
you
also
understand.
stay.
One of us did stay because there was 3 of us, and then one person to our left.
That's what I'm saying. That in the end, there was no one on that platform after you guys left.
Oh,
Yeah, like I said, like I was staring at you two, and it was like there was no one on that spot.
weren't there 3 people there?
There was, but both of you, all 3 of you, one of
One
them
north,
went
one
left,
south.
like you said. Yeah, one of them went south, and
No, someone
both
was
of you went
already
northwest.
left. That's what I mean.
Yes, but in the end, when you
I
move,
was the, yes. I was the one. I was the one. I was the third person that was that had the bait. I went to the left, but there was someone on the left platform.
Yeah, that's
So
what I'm
I should have
saying.
just stayed, I guess. And then
Yeah,
you
so
two.
if the
one-
groups
one of
are
you would
next
have
to each
moved
other, the third person has to go 2, the first person has to go 1, and then the last person will stay. And then if you're in the group that has 2, then you just do it like normal, where one stays and one goes.
and there should be technically ended up as 2 DPS and supports north, respectfully, anyways.
But if you're starting right next to the other group, you're not going to be able to go south from your platform, so it's going to have to be like shifted 1. So the person that would go north 1 would have to go north 2 instead.
And yeah, in the end, it should have been, was it 2 DPS north, 2 tanks north, which we just had, which was
I
correct.
misunderstood this. Like, we're not baiting that part.
You can't,
No,
but you could,
right.
you could at least set yourself up to set your groups up because you already have 2 DPSs north anyways and 2 tanks north anyways, and with the 2 healers south and 2 DPS south already.
Right. I like misunderstood because I thought that was. I could have swore someone said at the beginning like we're gonna try and bait that, but then I just found out that you cannot fucking do that.
No, you
because
can't.
The teleporters are
No,
still...
we're just baiting the hero slash. That's what the whole idea is.
Well, it's not that. Not only that, but just to have at least 2 DPS and 2 tanks up north, or 2 supports up north. Like that's the whole point. So it will end up the same way as in terms of Conga. It just instead of having a tank and healer, you'll have 2 tanks and 2 healers on your respective groups instead. Like that's the only thing you have to figure out. Either that or just use eyes, just like we did last time. We were like very lucky on our choices last time, but it's up to you guys. Either we just spread out as much as we can, and just use it, and just get ready for it, or figure it out. I don't know. Because it worked out for me immediately, because I was already north side, so. Either that, or we just spread as much as possible after he was below. That's all you can do.
I don't think spreading solves the problem. I think you could end up like if we spread, I think we can end up having like complicated patterns. I think we can just keep going how we were doing it, and just be more aware right now that even if there's 3, I don't know, you just use eyes more. Try not to fall into the habit of what we did for the last 2 ultraviolets, I guess. But I think we can do it.
Yeah.
Maybe if it's like what happened that poll where it's like 4 and 4 on adjacent platforms, just have like the south platform plant and have the other one go 1 platform away, like all 4 people jump to the next platform before the markers even appear.
So, let me get
It's
this
either
right.
that
Are
or
we-
you have to recognize that you can't go south and someone has to go 2 platforms away. Either way.
Yeah, I'm just thinking of what's the possibilities.
I mean, I think in this case, the North group just shifted over too far to do it normally. That's all that happened. If our both groups just on the edge of the cleave, then that should be fine.
Yeah, we can't do much about it.
Like if it wasn't like a 1-5, there would have been no problems. But the cleave is going through 1, so the North group could have just stayed at 4.
Is like, are we having set spots to try and do these Congas at?
Well, based on we're technically having, what was it? Tank. It should be healer DPS or support DPS.
Right, like I saw the Renon thing that you like wanted, but okay, in that example, I was the what was I? I was the west tank on that one for blue, right? But west and like north were kind of fucked, so I had to dodge south. So what that
Really?
strat is
Because,
proposing
The party was
is
south,
that I would have to I would have to travel 2 more platforms to get back to that northwest.
The group you were with should not have been on 5, assuming 1 starts south clockwise. You guys should have been on 4, and you could have resolved it normally.
Or like as in west platform?
Like northeast. Because the cleave was north-south. If we're on 2 edges of the cleaves, it should just resolve normally.
What was the safe spots, by the way?
He was
Because I knew-
pointing directly south.
Yeah, so the other group
So
should
we
have been
on
northeast.
northwest, you'd have just had to hop over to northeast, and then that platform is safe.
And you could have resolved it
Yeah, I
normally
couldn't
there. We wouldn't have
I've done
been.
that. Because
No,
the way I
'cause-
tried to do it is I went north, west. Like I was west, so I went northwest. But then I can't hit another teleporter. Like I'm blocked out, right? So that would have had to go south.
Yeah, you'd have to go south if you're on like the one next to the one that he's facing.
Right.
Mhm.
And then what? It wants me to go back to northwest in the Rinon. Like that's 2 more platforms I have to travel for Conga.
No, hang on. I'm gonna see if I can come up and make a raid plan for it real quick because I think I understand. Because like it should just be like whichever group should only have to move over 1.
Also, you could. By the way, you can if you're close, you can move a lot earlier than the people with long, because the tethers are still there even after towers explode. I already moved immediately. Even if when I had tethers still. I'm assuming that's what people were doing. Or wasn't doing. Yeah, you can move it a lot earlier than you think. It's like once the towers are resolved, you still have your tether, but you can have your tank slash TPS can immediately try to go south and north respectively already. So whoever was west and east, or southwest and southeast, should be Ryan. You could have immediately started going north. You could have already teleported northwest, right after the towers resolved, before the Hero's Blow came out.
But wait, I thought you just said tethers were still active.
Yes.
So me going closer with a long tether, how is that going to be a good thing?
What I mean by that is you go back to your clockwise counter. Just like how the DPS was starting southeast and you were starting northwest. It would still work. Because if that was the case, then it wouldn't have worked. That's what I'm saying. You could go back immediately to your spot, even if your tether is southeast, because he's planting there regardless. Since you're starting northwest with your tether, you're going to end up southwest. You can easily go back northwest after your tower is resolved, even when you have a tether. If you have the blue tether, in your case.
I'm just gonna post
I don't.
it.
That doesn't sound right.
Well,
The only reason it works at the beginning is because the tethers aren't technically active, and we move to make sure they're separated.
Yeah, I got
So
it.
if you want me to close that gap again, that's just damage downs.
So, need to turn.
Oh, this is just an image.
The north group should have been like over here. The south group should have been like over here for the congas. Like the people coming this way are like, this is why there was an issue. If you're just like on a side of a cleave, like we can just resolve normally. Like Ryan just had to make the 1 and the 2 hop.
I don't think he has time. He can only make
The
one because
teleporter
they're
is
still
6
red.
seconds apiece.
Okay. So we should have come south.
Exactly. that's what I'm saying.
They turn back normal cooldown like once after Hero's Blow, so you could move quickly after, but for the actual dodge, you'd have to go south.
Okay,
Yeah,
then
they
we
go
like
once.
then we have the 5. Then we just have to, you know.
Yeah,
There's 4.
okay,
then we just
but-
have the 2 adjust.
Well, since he came from the other platform, then I guess he would just know to go 2 more
He just
once the
back-
thing goes
he
away.
just goes back immediately.
So I have to go. That doesn't
Well-
sound like a good strat. Be teleporting twice more to go back to the
Well, you
Conga.
don't need to go. Well, you won't have time to teleport back twice.
Yeah, you're not going back to the conga. It's just if 4 defamations appear south, whoever is like westmost will have to go 2 to here. Basically.
I mean,
Yeah,
either
I-
that or we have to adjust to make sure whoever is southwest and southeast basically adjust to the person who has to move.
Like if there's 4, then like that person has to go far.
Yeah, because okay, I think I got the. Oh, okay, I see the idea now. What's happening? Okay, so for this to work, it's kind of cursed. So whoever is southwest and southeast, aka DPS blue tank, you have to adjust based on which side is gonna get cleaved.
Unfortunately, I think we're just gonna have to accept that, right?
Yeah, it's because there's no way, because just like in this case, Ryan, since it's directly hitting south, Ryan's gonna have to go south. Meanwhile, the DPS in this case, which was Frabel, will have to go northeast instead of going to our south. But it was the other way, then Frabel will go south and Ryan will go north.
I want to bring up what Ryan brought up again. Are we sure the tether, like the tether, will be long enough? If Ryan and I both got on to the teleporter at the same time, I feel like the tether would pop.
Well, aren't these 2 tethered? So if they're going opposite directions, that's fine.
But
Right.
we move into the boss hitbox. Both of us would move into the boss hitbox to get onto the teleporter.
Oh, you got a point.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like have the tank move already. That's what I'm saying. Possibly.
We even have
It's gonna be-
tethers
yeah,
on in
because-
that photo?
Yeah.
No, they're already
Yeah, 'cause the
resolved at this
towers.
point.
Yeah, the towers are resolved at that point, and then you move.
The question is, do you have time to get over here? I guess if you know about it, it's probably a little quicker, but
It will be quicker, but honestly, I think we have to do it that way. With what I'm suggesting of the 2 who are southwest and southeast have to adjust. Basically. Meanwhile, the other groups doesn't matter because like they're already south / already northwest, so it's fine. So easy that. But it's the southwest and southeast are the people who's gonna have the issue. Yeah, okay, yeah, we have to do it that way. That makes more sense what's going on. Yeah, so Ryan. So basically, if you're blue tank tether, and if you're blue DPS with tank, you have to go clockwise or counter based on whether your side is getting cleaved.
Right. Like that's easy to do. It's just like because the strategy of me having to go like northwest after it just wouldn't work.
that wouldn't work.
I'd be nonstop fucking playing Frogger.
Yeah. So TLDR, if you're getting hit, you go south. If you're not, you go north.
Okay.
Well, I mean, there's only one way to dodge it.
Yeah, it's only
Right.
one platform or other half of it.
Yeah, you can only teleport once.
Yeah, either one teleport or you go on the half of it, depending of if you're the one who gets hit.
Yeah, but I mean, regardless of the strat for the thing following it, you have to do that same movement no matter what, because there's only one way to dodge this mechanic.
There's also a chance it cleaves the northeast, right, or east-west with how we're positioned.
No, it should never do that if we're. Oh, I guess it could. Yeah.
Yeah. So it's just
Yeah.
something to
How
think
long
about.
do we have till ultraviolet pops up? Just curious.
It's basically after the cleave in 2-3 seconds right after.
Really?
Right after Hero's Blow goes off. Because when you see like the drones move out from the boss, that's when you know it's like that's starting ultraviolet, which is 2 to 3 seconds.
It's about 4 GCDs, so like 8 seconds.
Is it? Because it's not. It doesn't take. It's definitely a lot shorter when it pops up. You mean to resolve it, or you mean to set it?
For the
Have
markers to appear after the cleave.
No, it's definitely not 8 seconds, bro.
I just counted like 4 or 5 GCDs.
Think so? Okay. Because I've
Here.
seen it.
I just watched a video. It's definitely just like 3 GCDs, but still, that's like almost 8 seconds.
Yeah, Samurai has a 2-second GCD, so
that's. I feel like that's a decent. In theory, couldn't we just go back to what we did the first time it appears?
I think what might just be better is can we during the heroes or or whatever what it's called, Hero's Blade or whatever, Hero's Blow. What if we just do like a semi-conga already, and then we can just pre-spread out right after it goes out, and then we can just adjust from there. Because like that's like 3 GCDs where we can like we could just have like casters plant, and then like tanks and melees kind of spread out, and then when that just makes the adjustment easier because then everyone's already spread.
Well,
And if you see,
you're not guaranteed to have a caster next to you. That's what's happening, too.
right, but like okay, but if you're not, then you just plant on your platform if no one's there, or like.
So we're going back to eyes. That's.
Yeah, I mean that kind of worked for us before, but I think that would just let us because we can already pre-move and set up for it. It's like I think we're trying to overcomplicate something that we can just do.
Yeah, there might actually be enough time to reset fully. It might not be the cleanest conga lineup, but we probably can get back to our platforms. There's time. It's definitely not going to be comfy for casters, though. It's auto running.
Nah, yeah, it's gonna be 2 platforms right after Hero's Blow. It's gonna suck.
I mean, as long as it's 4 and 4 on any 2 platforms, even 2 that are right next to each other, it's not hard, right?
Well, no, because then we have the far situation that we're trying to avoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, but going 2 platforms, I mean, if there's 3 marked people on your platform and you're the
people have been
northmost
whinging
one,
about
you just
that,
go
so
2.
just
It's not.
like, it's one of the problems we've been trying to resolve. That was my solution. I was told no.
I don't know. I think that just having 4 and 4 on literally any 2 platforms in the arena makes it easy. But if you're like spread apart a little bit, then it's harder.
Yeah, that's honestly no. Unfortunately, it's way too fast to set up as a 4x4. The south one is easy. It's the people up north that's gonna have the issues. Because unless like the southwest and southeast immediately know where they're going, if they're getting cleaved or not, then yeah, that won't work. Unfortunately, unless you just pray that you get the.
Well, it's
right
not like
number
every
of
roll.
markers. It's like 4 DPS plus 1 support, or the other way around.
Because it'll be
Either that, or we just spread as much as possible and just use eyes. I'm like, no joke. I mean, we did that the last time. It worked out. Because we were like all spread far enough from each other. And it worked out.
Yeah, but it's like a gamble. We're pretty late in the fight. I'd rather have something consistent, not just throw the dice up and hope.
And there's that Rin-On one, which we already suggested. If you're southwest and southeast, if your side's getting cleaved, you move south. And if you're not, you're going north. That's the make it guaranteed. But it requires a lot of thinking.
It's not. I guess it's really only the person on the safe side that has to think. Because the person on the side getting cleaved has to go south no matter what. I mean, has to go towards the front of the hitbox.
Wait, so in front of the hitbox, or
Like in this picture, Ryan can only go to the south platform. He cannot go anywhere else to be safe. It's only the person on the right platform that has to think.
yeah. So I wouldn't know what to say. That confused me a lot because we know that the boss turns towards the direction he's cleaving. That's what I was like, wait, so he has to go. If it's northwest, then the person has to go north.
see.
Yeah, just
Well, I don't really think that works that well, because if we're swapping a Forble for a tank, we'll have 3 supports and a
I think
DPS. So
3 support is fine, right?
Well, no, because you may not actually get all 4 on that platform, but I mean that's doable. But
yeah, you end up with all 4 at literally one platform.
Because it assigns 1 roll and 1 extra.
Yeah.
So can we maybe try to squeeze back southwest, southeast, and then adjust from there? Like if someone's slow coming over, they're just like the last.
Yeah, let's do that. Okay, southwest, southeast. Do your best.
Like how we do it the first time.
Yeah, but if someone's like coming over, they're immediately last in the Congress. They may have to go back.
let's do it.
Markers!
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Win.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storms. The wind answers my call.
Going left.
Ooh, that's a lag spike.
And tower.
I'll play the invitation.
Must have hurt, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
One. And win.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Watch 1 HP.
Bear my fighting wings! delightful.
1 or 2.
The earth is mine to command.
1. DPS stacking.
Pack of wolves.
Port stacking. Eminent. Tasting. Watch heads.
The more I stare at that weapon, the more I wish the weapons in this tier were lasers.
Honestly, I thought that was a weapon for like Paladin. 2. And 4. Cardinal. Stone. And enter. Stone and enter. Yeah.
He's dead.
No, I will not lose. I need more power.
Power, guys.
Fenrir's unbound might.
Might be able to kill him before stacks when everyone is geared.
Egads, the ring's been destroyed and they've fallen below.
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They moved a floating death trap. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself. There's no escape. Will you be able to stay on your feet? I will rend all asunder.
In. That's
You'll have nowhere to stand.
Raise on Ryan.
Dodge this if you can. The power of wit unleashed.
south.
You cannot escape from the wolf.
Out, inside, donut, in. Out, inside, donut, in. Wait.
Oh fuck.
Oh, you're fine over there, funny enough. Oh,
Real quick. More autos on me.
careful with this. Yeah, use your blood that if you can.
Red. Did I get it in time?
Yeah, you have time.
Oh. So just take a step back if you can.
Forever Hero's Blow. That's in.
Need some help. If you can.
Yeah, Brian's dead.
Yeah.
I was trying to heal you the whole time, but I couldn't reach.
Yeah.
Watch out. SP, make sure you keep healing yourself. SP's about to die too. Everyone's... Nope.
I will draw upon my all to defeat you.
That's real hard when the healers are opposite side of tanks completely.
I'm using combo here, unfortunately.
Don't.
Okay, should be going up soon. So there's a tank involved bait the tower first.
Yeah, I got it. Okay, what's this? This is share, right?
Yeah, this is the kitchen sink.
Even if it costs me my life.
Okay, let's make sure to give them help.
Neither side is holding back, but there can only be one champion.
We're in trouble. We just have to stack this, unfortunately.
You could get a tank OB or something.
We're gonna have to save the tank LP for the last one. Yeah, too many deaths. Oh, I don't know what we can do there.
Oh wait, what the fuck? Okay.
Well, at least Ultraviolet was fine. We kind of didn't, but we still worked out. So you just use, yeah, you have to use ice. Honestly, to make it easier. If you know that side is like completely empty, you can probably go for it. Because that's what's happened last time, but the tanks died to autos, I believe.
I'm surprised I died from that buster, because, like, it was awkward, because I thought, like, we were a mechanic ahead, so I was, like, teleporting. So at most, I think Bloodwetting shouldn't have been there, but I'm usually surviving by a lot. So the fact that I died from that is interesting.
Yeah, let me see.
Is it because he had Brink, so your healing was less or something?
That was my first
Brink
death.
only affects like strength, like his damage.
No, Brink affects shields. It's main stat.
He was overkilled by 22,000. He had Bull, Ewer, Rampart, Damnation.
I don't see Damnation in my screen for some reason. Mine's probably broken. Yeah. Yeah, you... Aspect, Carachol. Yeah, I don't see Damnation in my screen for some reason. That's interesting. But you can see it on yours, right, Anna?
Yeah, I'll take a little screenshot and send it to you.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know why mine's not working.
I mean, you weren't topped, but
Yeah, you weren't topped either.
But I usually survive with like a decent amount. Like it's not even like it's not
it
close.
looks like
Cruiserweight.
Bloodletting and Exalt came out after the Buster, so
Yeah. Figured I
Okay.
missed Bloodwedding, so I was
So
like
it's
mid
just those-
teleport.
yeah, those 2 minutes I think just snapshotted weirdly and he died.
Oh, I think I also usually give you Cardia back. I don't know if it matters.
Was he both looting and... I don't know.
Can't take that Buster on the same platform, right?
No.
No.
No. I didn't.
Oh,
See, I
did
was
have
gonna.
to tell.
No,
Oh,
I was going back.
Oh yeah, sorry, Anna. I was talking about the stacks.
Oh, okay. No, I was talking
Yeah.
about the Howling Blade.
Oh yeah. Yeah, you did not have Damnation there too. That's I don't know if you supposed to have it there. Oh yeah, I guess you're there.
Every
Yeah,
make
because
goes
one-
there, but I was just late.
Yeah. Yeah, you took that wrong. I said with the rampart and the help from the healer and bloodwetting. That's all you had, I think.
Interesting.
Yeah, for twin butt, yeah, definitely. That was just like the scary part. You could technically start northwest if you really wanted to, Ryan.
Nope. I tried that. That's what I just did. That's what caused my downfall.
Well, you went northwest and then southwest.
Well, yeah, because Ludic had the same idea. We can't take that Buster on the same platform. So I
I thought
moved.
it was northeast. I thought it was northeast.
I
No,
moved
we're on
back.
the same platform.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
so you
I
guys
moved-
both panicked.
Well,
I see. No, let's just. Well, yeah, I think it's just a simple mistake. So let's go. I think other than that, ultraviolet was fine. I used my eyes to move over when I saw there was more than 3 people on that side.
That was the first time I got a green tether. That was nice.
yeah, did I do the blue tether wrong or something?
No, I
Oh,
moved
no,
incorrectly. That was me. I thought I had a
Okay.
killer for some reason.
Can the challenger defeat the
My pot.
My keyboard doesn't work.
No.
Where's a union when we need it to get reimbursed this stuff?
I do have a donation, Final Fantasy donation program called the Gord Core program.
My
Was
S key
everyone
literally
ready?
just does not work. That's what key my potion is on. I might have to restart or something.
Okay.
Okay, let's go.
Wait, what? Are we going, or is he? I thought
we
he just
gotta-
said his.
we
No, I
gotta
have to restart.
Yeah, then we
Key
start.
controller issues. Try restarting the software. It's running up with that.
I have none, which is weird. And it's literally only that key. Like my other hotkeys work.
Damn, not even the glare button going first.
On your controller, you said is having issues?
No, it's just my keyboard.
Oh, your keyboard.
So Frobel, how long did it take you to get that title?
Not that long, actually. Like a month.
How many runs?
1700.
Damn. It's still, I think it's like below average, right? Because it's like 2K.
Yeah,
I think,
2,
average.
2K is average, I think. So I got pretty lucky.
I'm usually the guy on the other end of the spectrum, so since you got 1700, I'm gonna have to do 2300 to balance that out for someone else.
Yeah, there were a bunch of people who had to do like 4,000. Like, oh, I feel bad for them.
Oh God.
What's that from? What's this reward thing?
Beef maps. It's
Oh,
a
maps. Oh, Oh, you're bad. I
Good,
don't
good
even know
source
how
of
close I
guild.
am. I don't remember how close am I to that actually. Now I need to look.
0 out of 20.
Yeah, probably
Is
at
my
most
guess.
one if you're not actively going for it.
Yeah, I don't. I think I went. Did I went there once? Let's see.
I haven't tried this farm yet. Like I haven't even zoned in to
What?
that dungeon 20 times yet.
Oh,
Probably just needs to
I
reset
guess that's
stages
just
and
what
stuff.
happens in here.
It's not that bad. Once you get going on it, it's not that bad. Trust.
But it just seems like a lot of work. Not the running of the dungeons. Like if I had magic powers where those thief smash ships appeared in my pocket, I could run them 1,700 times. That's no big deal. But I don't really feel like doing that whole blue
Yeah,
mage or
the-
whatever people do.
In the collab, or for the for Endwalker, or for the Shadowbringers thing, when everyone had to take a picture of going to the bottom to see if you get a free minion or an item.
They did that again, I think, with Dawn Trail. I think they're doing it whenever they release a new map or something like that.
No, it's like a social overlap. Like you have to send a picture to via X or Twitter. I mean, and
Yeah,
then
they-
see if you were one of the few winners.
Yeah, I'm ready now.
Are you okay? Let me just make sure no one stepped away. Where does anyone know where we actually are in like story wise for this arena? It's supposed to be like a
I mean-
boxing match, but I see like I'm like in the atmosphere or something.
I think they're all like synthetically created arenas or something, because like every single fighter has their own like personalized arena.
Let's begin, shall we?
Except for Bomber, because that's a real place.
Can the challenger defeat
But they're
Well, that-
supposed to be like at least broadcasting this, right? So like, where is the audience? Or is it
What?
just the camera and they're watching?
I think they
on-
made note about that. Yeah, a lot of the places they're like, we can't bring an audience in there because it's too dangerous. Like even like in Honey Be Lovely, they're like, we literally can't bring audience or she'll like mind warp them. So we have to have these like stand-ins.
Mm.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Imminent. I think there's except for Bomber, that's the like where like he actually just like says screw it, screw it, I'm going somewhere else, and then we drove there.
Yeah, I did not like that bomber fight in the first thing, and when they brought him back this tier, like now I really want them to bring him back again for the final one.
Fenrir's might.
Even though I don't necessarily like him, it's like you just want him there.
We just need an Undertaker style fight.
I might have used my KB too early. Yeah, I did. Sorry for the terrorism. What was I?
We're going right.
Oh,
Tower.
The heck?
yeah, like thinking about it now, I think like Black Cat's the only one that we had actual audience for.
We definitely had it for the Bomber.
Oh, yes, the Bomber's dead, didn't he?
Yep. It was a cage match, so.
Yeah, they were like off in the distance though, right?
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
actually like literally saw them too.
Can the
Same
challenger
thing.
defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Oh, actually, Green does have it. They're just on the disco floors, like on the outside. Like you see the hidden figures or silhouettes, people in the back.
That makes sense for him, yeah.
Not Green.
keep up.
Wait a minute.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of them.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
All right. Something? Woo!
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
2. Revolution.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command!
2. Board stacking.
A pack of wolves!
DPS stacking. A minute. Chasing. Watch the hails.
this.
One.
One. Then three. Go. Stone and Cardinal. Stone and Cardinal. Damn, he's gonna die before the raid wide.
One more GCD, please. Thank you.
No, my last GCD.
No,
Oh, I didn't even fucking send Ogi there. Oh my god.
I need more power.
Griefing.
Fenrir's unbound might.
Oh, let's do this.
Egads! The ring's been destroyed and they've fallen below!
I guess prep was more important anyways. This is really good.
No matter what becomes of my body, defeat is not an option.
They've moved to floating death traps! How would they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself. There's no escape. Will you be able to stay on your feet? I will rent all asunder.
Sorry, I'm a little bit too
You'll have nowhere to stand.
Lune cast Prey.
Dodge this if you can. The power of wind unleashed. You cannot escape from the
In,
wolf.
out, in. Sides, donut. In, out, in, sides, donut. Side. Wait. Okay.
Oh, was that wrong?
Yeah, you
Thought he was
he was
facing
facing
us.
directly at
That's
you guys.
nice.
He was facing directly at me.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
I didn't know if you were gonna go one more or not.
Yeah, I was the farthest west, so I should have.
Sorry, that's my bad. I saw read the cleave wrong.
Yeah, it was facing the cleave was the sword was facing directly at you guys.
Yeah, I just for experimentation, I tried like double moving with the mitt. There's no time for it. You can only get one.
Yeah. So honestly, just stick where you are and adjust because you only need
Yeah,
to do once. In that case, south was completely safe. Meanwhile,
Yeah,
north was not. So just.
Go again.
We got a BRB. Yeah, in that situation, he was facing directly southeast for that. So. Are we talking about slide 18? Yeah. No, he's not even focusing on where the bait is.
Well, I mean, literally everything about it is wrong. Like the safe platforms, the cleave, where the boss is facing, where the people on the platforms are.
Yeah, that's a week one raid plan. So. Oh, I'm ready, by the way. Sorry. Yeah, no matter where he's facing, he's always one side of that platform is always going to be safe. If he's facing directly you, or you're directly behind him. So don't overextend or overjump.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Stone.
wonder if you can keep up.
Evolution.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Going right. Oh, we lost Shinji. Goodbye, Esprit and Frobble.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Going.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Evolution.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my
Alright, going
call.
right. Support towers.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
3. A minute.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Delightful. The earth is mine
or two.
to command.
2. Support stacking.
Pack of wolves.
DPS stacking. Revolution. We're in trouble. Alright, just pray that it works. Touch of heads. No.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Go on.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Revolution.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
We're going right. DPS tower.
Must have hurt, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
1. Element.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun. grateful. The earth is mine to
102.
command.
1. DPS stack.
Pack of wolves.
Support stack. Eminent. Chase. Watch head.
Try this.
Four. Then 2. Go through. Cardinal.
The challenger's down.
Wind. We do Samba here. Yeah, that's really rough, Toast.
The challenger rises again.
You gotta have to spam heal since she's stuck. There it is. On.
Okay. I'm gonna go back to playing in traffic. I'm sorry. I just had no space there.
I will not lose. I need more power.
Are you front right or left facing boss?
Bound might.
Front right.
Oh, it might have been me, sorry.
I'm just gonna go back to playing in traffic. It'll be easier.
Egads, the ring's been destroyed and they've fallen below.
I can also just eat the damage down if I'm wrong, so it's not like a big deal.
That's true.
I don't know if I have rep for this quake. Means that-
I know I don't have paint.
Oh no, I do. It's fine.
How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself. There's no escape. Will you be able to stay on your feet?
I don't like
All asunder.
in. I skipped the mechanic. Whoops. Now it's ultra. Attack stuff.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
Ryan.
Vote.
That's right.
Dodge this if you can. The power of wit unleashed.
In, out, donut sides. In, out, donut sides. In. Donuts. Then sides.
What the fuck?
Weak.
Back at you!
Okay, we're here below. This is out, by the way. Ultraviolet, try your best.
Some healing. Oh, what the fuck?
I got trouble.
We're dying to the autos.
Draw upon my own to defeat you!
I'm using someone here early.
I must gotta talk about this.
Oh, you guys moved so early. 2 minutes coming up.
It's my invone.
Yep. I have a Sheltron for you here. Can you rep this one?
Yep.
Give him love. Yeah, that one comes here.
And then my invuln on this one. But stay. Okay.
Use pot if you have it.
And I got rep for this last one here.
Alright.
I had to use Samba earlier.
Might just need to heal for that.
Nah, we lost S3, our damage dealer. On our 2 minutes, it's really rough there.
Unlucky. Not a good deck.
Okay. So I thought we settled on going back to southwest, like the southeast, southwest ones. For that ultraviolet. Thought that's what we were trying.
The
I
healer
couldn't go
side
back to my
resolved
spot,
it-
so
resolved
I
it
was
correctly.
stuck south east. I tried
What?
to teleport, but I couldn't. Yeah, I don't know what happened there.
Correct. But there was... I think it was just me and Anna made it to southwest. And then I went northwest. And there was already someone up there.
Yeah, that person northwest
Oh.
shouldn't have been there.
I think it was me and someone else southeast, and that was it. Before the ultra. Yeah. You can't go back to the original groups. You just have to go southeast and southwest, whichever is closest to the 44. Yeah, I was stuck southeast because I was originally blue tank tether, so that's why I just stood there. Yeah. Also, we did. Yeah. I guess the person who was.
That was me.
Yeah.
I thought we had just said we were going to adjust, and I was waiting for someone to move over, but my bad. We just keep saying different strats, so it's hard to keep up.
Are we clear on what we're trying to do?
I can call it out. Southwest, southeast, like. I would just call it ultraviolet, but it doesn't mean anything because people need to know where they're going. Because Hero's Blow is still an issue for some people. I guess some people are moving late. And I cannot call that out because I cannot see where the sword is facing depending on where I am. You guys have to use your eyes for that. I can't do that for you, unfortunately.
That is not the issue at hand, though. So, are we clear on where we're putting the ultraviolets?
Yeah, we're going southeast, southwest. Just adjust it.
Just try to get there and then use eyes.
Yeah, the healers are fixed. They're fine. It's everyone else.
Alright, let's pull.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my
You're going
call.
left. Support tower.
Must have hurt, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
4. Revolution. Right. Yeah, literally the 10 buster hit us, hit the other group. That almost hit us last time. The hit us the first time too. I was so scared.
Am I just pulling it too far? I've never had issues with that before.
Yeah, the angle was. Yeah, the angle was really close to us.
I think also if the other side is lagging behind a little bit, it makes them get closer to where the tank
Right.
buster is going to be.
Yeah.
I can just angle it out a little more. It's
Yes,
not a big deal.
that would solve the issue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry, it's just never been an issue before, so.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Don't.
I wonder if you can keep up.
A minute.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my
I'm
call.
moving right.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger. The challenger's down. Is this the end?
Just looked at the replay on my screen. You were like never even close to me. I don't know how it thinks I got clipped.
Maybe you took mine and I died.
It passes off to a random person.
Oh, is someone else died before me?
Let's begin,
Yes, Esprit.
shall we?
Oh,
Yeah, not fucked.
Yeah, the moment if someone dies and they have the AoE, they automatically pass it to another closest person. Or a random person, I mean. Wind.
I wonder if you can keep
Revolution.
up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Going left.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Have you been knockbacking early?
before it was early because my GCD changed, so I have to do it later, and then at that time it just didn't go off.
I see.
challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Wind.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Eminent.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my
Moving
call.
right. DPS tower.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
Great. Revolution.
Not bad. Not bad. But we've scarcely begun. Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Boom.
wonder if you can keep up.
Evolution.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Going right.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
DPS tower. If you don't have the thing.
They're back on their feet. Let's see if they can stay standing.
Do I recommend a break?
I think taking 5 would be good.
Yeah, come back at the yard. All ground stretch.
Orange is completely gone before I've even crossed over the midpoint. Wait, cancel it.
Again?
I have to fix my party list in Cardia.
I asked around when we were waiting. Apparently, like, really, it's just like people say like you can do this and this, but like they said all in the bottom line. Just use eyes, unfortunately. You. So us going trying to go southeast and southwest is probably the best we can do.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Wind.
I wonder if you can keep up.
Revolution.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse the storm. The wind answers my call.
Rotating right.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
You were nowhere near me on my screen.
Hours. Get ready for the boom. It's gonna hurt.
The challenger rises again. Can they turn this around?
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
I wonder if you can keep up.
Revolution.
Speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Going left. Support towers.
That lag was interesting.
Yeah, I thought I was the only one.
Millennium Cast started, and then all of a sudden there was 3 dragons. Like, oh.
Oh, problem.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Oh, where did that colossal thing come from?
Fly true!
4. Eminent.
Not bad, not bad. But we've scarcely begun.
Holy shit.
Bear my biting wings! Still you stand. How delightful! The earth is mine to command.
Or 2. 2. DPS stack.
Pack of wolves!
Support stack. Eminent. Watch heads.
Try this!
More than 2. Nope.
The challenger's down!
Ow.
Is this the end?
Sorry, I couldn't hear it and I misread it.
Oh no, that was too much for the challenger.
Let me see.
You good?
Yeah, I'm good now. Let's focus up.
Let's begin, shall we?
Can the challenger defeat the wolf in his own lair?
Wait, no.
I wonder if you can
Eminent.
keep up.
Such speed, it's as if there's a pack of him.
With Fenrir's might, I rouse a storm. The wind answers my call.
Rotating right. Support towers.
Must have heard, but they're not out of the fight yet.
Fenrir's power can be wielded in surprising ways.
Where did that colossal thing come from?
My troop!
One. Revolution.
Not bad. Not bad. We've scarcely begun. How delightful. The earth is mine to command.
1 or 2. 1. Support stacking.
Pack of wolves.
DPS stacking. Eminent. Watch heads.
Try this.
3. Then 2. Sorry, 3, then 4. Sorry, 3 again, 3 again, 3 again. I'm bad. Cardinals. Then stone. Cardinal and stone. Yeah, sorry for the call. I'm bad. I'm max gauge now.
No, I will not lose. I need more power.
Yeah, I'm just gonna call Ultra for that last one, and just assuming it's everyone's gonna be southwest, southeast, because we always do that for the previous ones.
Egads, the rings be destroyed and they fallen below.
That is such a cool thing, though. Like the red eyes through the smoke for that second there.
Comes of my body.
I love that animation.
They've moved to floating death traps. How will they fight with so little room?
Now I fight with everything I have. Prepare yourself. There's no escape. Will you be able to stay on your feet? I will rend all asunder.
Oh. Violet. Back south, 8.
You'll have nowhere to stand.
Ryan has prey.
Dodge this if you can. The power of wit unleashed.
Champion circuit. Out, in, sides, donut, in. Out, in, sides, donut, in. Sides. Donut. In. Wake. Ultra. Remember to see where he was low going. Is this gonna be in? Ultraviolet. Do your best. Ow. Just bait south again. Don't worry about me.
Yeah, I got the rep.
I can't reach you.
Shake.
Yeah, you can't. Just do what you can. Just keep healing, I guess, since we have one less person. Yeah. See if you can get me from there. I'm not sure.
This is my invone.
I can heal myself. Don't worry about me. Keep the tanks alive.
Neither side is holding back, but there can only be one champion.
We should have enough mids now. So. Just keep it, just make sure we're alive, because this one gonna hurt a lot more. There we go.
Get us out of here.
Yay.
I'm looking. Don't leave. No leave.
Oh,
No escape.
It's all over.
Give me my weapon. No, it's a scholar book.
Fucking,
Ugh.
I hate this.
I play Scholar. If no one else wants it.
I also play scholar.
Oh, okay. There's other weapons I'd prefer. So if you guys actually play Scholar, take it. Do not give it to me.
No, but... Yeah, it's like if Shinji is not gonna use it for this, then we're gonna be just greeting it.
I'd rather have the same weapon if it drops. But I don't know if anyone else wants it more.
Yeah, I just need another. I'm just going for healer weapons to, especially probably regen healer.
Yeah, Shiny gets weapon this week.
I don't know about that. They kind of nerfed it a lot.
Shin. Oh wait, no, Shin got it last week. Shit. Hold on.
It was the.
Just give it
The
to
other
One
Anna.
of the two
Yeah.
tanks. No, no, it's one of the two
Tanks or
tanks.
something.
Oh, I
Hey,
think it looked then as it said at me, right? I think on the list, if I remember correctly.
Wait, let's.
Or you two roll for it and no one
Yeah,
else.
yeah.
Let
Is
me
it
actually.
what? / random, right?
Random. Slide random.
Slash random.
Mount is
That's-
supposed to get a Lunic this week.
Random.
Well, it doesn't
Yeah.
matter because Luna got it anyways. They both random. Yeah. All right, so there we go. I think we solved the issue.
I already have them out of here. See you. I already have my groovy glasses.
Yeah,
I think honestly that what we did there was fine.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Except
we even
shoot.
had 5 on one side. It was still fine.
It was
Yeah.
still fine.
As long as we could see everything, it's easy to fan out.
I think we got
we
kind of
were.
lucky though that it wasn't like it could have been worse. I think.
Yeah. And
Also,
like,
we did. We only had 3 of us on our side, so we were trying to wondering. So technically, Shinji should have been with us, wouldn't it?
I think it doesn't really matter ultimately. I think as long as we have just 2 platforms, we can really adjust. Because like, if we have the 4, if someone is just like, I'll go far or something, right? Like, I think we put too much effort in like trying to really come up with like a foolproof plan. And it's just like, we're good enough. We should be able to do it.
Yeah, the eyes.
Like as long as we have the information, it's easy for us to solve. We're all competent.
Just
It's
call it out of who's going
yeah.
far, especially. Actually, probably figure out who's getting what. Because what do you guys have? You had
Wow.
2. You have 3
Escape.
supports, right?
Good night.
You have 3 supports on Southwest, right?
I've